I don't want this to be preachy. I don't want this to be masculine and alpha male and gay. But nobody is coming to save you. And that's beautiful. I'm sure you've heard this or you've seen this somewhere or you've read it somewhere. Nobody is going to save you. Stop hoping for your life to change. Do something about it. And this is beautiful. It really is beautiful. Why? Because if nobody's coming to save you, it means all that responsibility is on you. So the only person in this world that has the power to change your life is you. And that's amazing because if I was waiting on somebody to save me, then my life is in their hands. I have zero control over my life because I'm just waiting for my dad to die so I can get his inheritance, for example. Or I'm just waiting and I'm going to exist until my boss promotes me. That feels very powerless. And I feel, when I think about that, guys, I feel as if I might as well just give up. Because no matter what I do, it's not going to change anything because I am not in control of my life, somebody else is. But that's not the truth. That's the way we like to think because I would say of insecurities. And I've had this. And let me make this clear. This video isn't about berating anybody. It's actually a reminder for myself, for my 18-year-old self. So everything I'm saying, this is coming straight from the heart and from experience. When I felt insecurity, I always gave up responsibility to somebody else in my head. I always thought, you know what, until X happens, until this happens, until that, until this, I won't do anything. And until then, I'll just stay. And what happens is that person or that thing that you're hoping that will save you never saves you. It never does. It never happens, guys. And so what happens is you wake up this morning and you think to yourself, it's another one of these days. I'm just going to sit around and I'll just kill time. I'll go to work. I'll work and, I'll just put in music and I'll just pretend, I won't be here I won't be here mentally, I'll be here physically. But my mind is thinking about something else and, I'll go to bed and I'll sleep and I'll repeat the same thing tomorrow to the point where months pass by. I mean, guys, it's already fucking December. Months pass by and you think to yourself, holy shit, where did the last 6 months of my existence go? And if you keep this up for longer, and if I keep this up for longer, we end up like everybody else where we get to an age at 37 with 3 kids, debt, mortgage, and a financed car, and we think, how the fuck did I end up in this position? You ended up in this position because you were waiting for something or somebody to save your life. This morning I woke up feeling the exact same way. I'm like, it's gloomy outside and I got work and, I got so much things to do and everything. But immediately I got up and I said, you know what? Nobody is going to save me. Nobody's going to make my day easier. Nobody is going to come and do my laundry for me. Nobody is going to come to my house and cut my hair for me or record my videos for me. Nobody is going to come up with ideas for me to record. So I got up, I went outside and I went for a walk. I went to the shops, I just bought some milk, made myself coffee. While I was going for that walk, I came up with the idea for this video and another video that I just recorded. This day, guys, could have been a complete and utter fucking waste. I could have just sat down, scrolled on my phone all day and just done random shit, and within 4 hours, I would have been gotten ready, dressed up, ready to go to work for the rest of the day. And then I would have just ignored everything at work, just been there physically, did the actions, but not there mentally. And by the time I know it, it's 12 a.m. at midnight and I'm back home and I'm about to repeat the same existence tomorrow. But I told myself, you know what? I am going to do something about this. And I started with the lowest resistance action possible, which was get up, go outside for a walk. And that simple thing has allowed me to get, allowed me to achieve a state of energy where I feel more calm and present and I feel more confident. And guys, this one thing has made me feel more powerful, because the thing is, when we are in a state of powerlessness, when when we're in depression rut, when we're in limbo, where you lay down on the floor of your bedroom thinking in your head, I should be working, I should be doing this, I should be building my dream life, but you literally can't do anything. When we're in that position, we feel so powerless and everything feels hard, doesn't it, guys? It feels so hard to go to the gym. It feels so hard to work. There's just so much resistance. The reason for that is, this goes back into the previous video I made, is you have been person A for your entire life, and now you're trying to become person B, but it's not going to happen that easily. Person A doesn't want to die, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're killing your old self for this new and better self, but your old self doesn't want to die, which is why there is so much resistance, which is why when you want to go to the gym, when you tell yourself, I'm going to have a productive Saturday morning, your old self is like, nah, that's not what we do. We play games on Saturday mornings. We watch porn on Saturday mornings. We don't do this stuff. And that's why there's so much resistance. But as soon as I do the lowest resistance thing, which is in line with my future self wakes up in the morning, goes for a walk every single morning without a miss. He gets in 10,000 steps every single day without a miss. That's what my future self does. When I did that this morning, I got 5 steps closer to my future self, guys. And I got 5 steps further from my older self. And because I need you to pay attention to this if you can, please. And because I went for a walk, and it was the lowest resistance thing that I could do, but it was still in line with my future ideal self. And I got 5 steps closer to that future self. I then got ideas for 2 YouTube videos. Now, this is the way things compound. So I got these 2 ideas for the YouTube video. Then I came back home and I am recording those 2 videos. Now, here I am. I'm recording this video and I'm feeling amazing right now. I'm feeling super focused and dialed in. After I finish this video, I will probably record another 2 videos. And after I finish those, I will probably, because I'm feeling that snowball effect of momentum, I will probably go and shave and I'll clean up my room and I'll do a bit of workouts and whatnot. I will do these things. Suddenly they're easier for me. What started out as a Friday, 12th of December morning, gloomy outside, waking up and scrolling on my phone for half an hour first thing in the morning and feeling dread for myself, that could have continued for the rest of the day. I made the decision to do the smallest, littlest thing possible, which was go for a walk. And guys, that compounded into momentum, into a snowball, and that snowball got bigger and bigger and bigger, and here I am recording videos. That is exactly how we can take back control of our lives, step by step, day by day. And that is exactly how we are going to save ourselves. The more small things that you do that are aligned with your future self, what happens is you take steps closer to that future self, and doing those habits and those actions become more aligned and therefore easier to do. But it all starts with the lowest resistance action item. If you've been in a rut and you decide to go to the gym for a hard workout tomorrow, chances are you will do that hard workout. But then you won't go back for 7 days to a month again. What's better is to show up every single day doing the least minimum possible, to the point where you do this for a month, you are already 100 steps closer to that future version of yourself. And you are 100 steps further away from the old version of yourself, to the point where doing harder things more often becomes so much easier. Guys, I hope this video has helped you to build momentum and snowballing in your life, and to make taking back control over your life and changing your life actually easier and more accessible to everybody. Much love.